was a hint from Mon that you were supposed to talk to. It was probably the intended. It was probably the intended way, since you know the puzzle. Since you know puzzle game. Okay, Twitch chat, you're confusing me. Okay, let me ask you differently. Have I done something so impactful? Let's call it impactful. That it is worth enough to go here again and do it in a different way. I said this in the beginning of the stream. This game has a very big problem with one-way secrets. Meaning, you come to a point and then you have to decide, do you want to see the one thing or do you want to see the other? If you take one end, good fucking luck. Go from the start of the game again. No, unless you want bragging rights. The only bragging this game gets is my balls across the RAM. Nothing more. You're confusing me. Well done, Mortal. Oh yeah, right. I never asked what this thing is. But you picked me up when I die. You really took your time there. For a moment, I thought you'd never make it. But at long last, here we are, at the heart of this. I just realized I never probably introduced myself. The game is getting interesting again? Finally. You're left? Well, explains the dragon form, I guess. I'm pressing spacebar to advance the dialogue, but you can see it, the amount of dialogue. Halt. I don't know what you're playing, and I wish I didn't have to interfere. But you must stop. Oh yeah, that's a good thing. I never know what the fuck her question mark deal is. She's part of the court, right? Are you Ed? I've never got a name drop for you. We saw B, part of the court. We saw Sif, part of the court. Lev, apparently before us. Go was the head. Tan was the sword bearer. Eos is the snake. Leaves one only. Ed. So, you are Ed? Then? The true nature of this is far beyond your understanding. I can't let you come into contact with it. Interesting. This transmitter can convert radio waves into speech pattern. Sorry about the hassle. Now that you can hear me, Mortal. There are two things I'd like to say to you. Thank you. And die. Do I feel my sins crawling down my back? Mon, what's the situation? It's as you predicted, my lord. The Mortless bypassed almost all firewalls. Soon this will be completely at our mercy. Well done, Mon. Without the Lotus idols you gathered, my resurrection would have been infeasible. I wonder if you're doing a completely reset of the game and never talk to Mon once, if something different happens. Knowing it is this game, maybe. Am I going to try it out? No. You're free to tell me though. Would be something different if I would completely reset the game, delete all traces from my computer, everything, completely install it fresh, and go straight here without once giving Mon a shortcut tip, payment, or whatever? Would something happen? Twitch chat, you're free to answer this question. I'm curious, but not curious or dedicated enough to check it out. I see Twitch chat have left me. Now that your work is done, there are two things I'd like to say to you. You aren't serious, sister. Well, that was fast. Never played it. Fair point. Interesting. How funny. It is the orb from the start of the game. There is nothing special if you get here without talking to Mon. Alright. You see? That is what I mean. That is what I mean. It is something that, knowing how the game works, sounds feasible to me. But finding it out would literally cost me around an hour. I could use this hour for way more interesting stuff. Masturbating, for example. Did I miss? No. Show yourself. Add. Add is the starting orb. I am Ed. You finally decided to reveal your hand. Right back at you. I'm impressed. You must have suspected me all along, considering that you wouldn't even entrust your staff after you disappeared. I felt rather, what's the word, angry when I found that empty chest in my chamber. Only an envy. I see. Only an envy remains. I see. Nothing for either dying either. Things I would have said are interesting are not. I take it. I wasted too much time for non-helpful things anyways. By the way, Yin, you seem to know about the game. On the entrance of, I think, B's domain or something like that, there was a fish in the top right. And when you talk with the fish like turns 180 degrees and it's like an eye. Is there any explanation for what that is? Because Twitch chat couldn't help me or explain what it is or what triggered it. Do you know what the fish was? Looked like one of those cat snacks. Take your time typing. Those things talk to you if you have the cube. I mean, yeah, they talk to me if I have the cube, but it's literally the first time ever I see a fucking fish in the top right corner. And Twitch chat couldn't tell me what made it appear. Did I just run through that room like 20 times and that is what made it appear? I don't know. Then again, storing parts of your consciousness in memory states was a brilliant move. Enough. Once I'm done with you, I'll take this down with me. Not so fast. You see, thanks to your efforts, this is in a rather vulnerable state. So, Okay. I'm a bit confused. I'm currently playing as Gray. And this is the program we are in. And Ed is me? Or did Ed take my body because I have the staff of Ed? I'm seeing some unexplained territory over here. It's like I'm trying to explain Outer Wilds without knowing black holes. Ed is the void rod that took over when Gray died. So Gray's dead. But Ed uses my body. Which is very interesting because Lev in his ploof ball form was the one who... Oh, yeah, I guess, makes sense that he provided the means for me to carry on even after I'm dead. Since he had the most interest in me getting down. Alright, I buy it. There was a waifu. This game has anime, yes. And as all precautions as Lord have been granted some administrative rights, thus even I can freely access memory states, such as this one. I can't see shit. Is it Lily? Struck a nerve there. I never understood what this saw in these worthless sacks of meat and bones. And yet, we had to continue our endless experiments with them, time and time again. When did you start feeling sorry for them? Was it because of that fool Eus? Pathetic worm. Leave them out of this. Is dead anyways. Did you got the normal end? I got the quote unquote normal end with... Yeah, I got the normal end with Gray, I think. I can't tell you if I was voided or not when I got there, but I think I wasn't voided. It was my second try. Where we, like, took the embryo out of Lily's womb and got teleported into a parallel universe. Which probably got us isekai'd into modern Japan because we have cars and no longer castles. What am I talking about right now? You know, now that I'm talking about the story of the game, it makes even less sense. Then we go back as Lily with EA, not with LEL. E. Okay? Different Lily, same name. We go back again into the house where Gray saw us grow up. We go there, get the birth certificate. So apparently, Gray is dead. I don't know. Sif pulls us into the void. Okay, sure thing. Why not? Looks the exact same. Is like ass, hard mode. We go down. We only wish we are in the exact same fucking court again. I think. Were we on the exact same course again? No, B was missing. Why was B missing? B was missing because of... Oh yeah, right. Lily, the small Lily, the longer name Lily. Let's call her Lilith, since the game calls her that. More or less. Turned into a stone. Ed, at least B called whatever that was Ed, steps in, takes the stone, and reverses it. Also puts B in the trash can, I guess. We go to the court. B is missing. We want to see our mother, which was the court leader? Good night, Nurgle. Thanks for stopping by. Have a nice week. So we take the court leader, which is our mom, Lily, the shorter name Lily, and go back to modern Japan. No, we go back into the Knight's Age. We see Gray, say, okay, everything is fine, something. We skip timelines in parallel universes again, are back in Japan, and go into the house where Gray raised us with Lily, the smaller name Lily, not the longer name Lilith. And that was, I think, the end of Lily's storyline thing, something like that. And then there was Sif, which I'm not even sure if there is a full storyline, if you can tell it that, because we just gone after Mon. Or we looked for B, I guess. By the way, Twitch chat, I will not do this, but you can answer me. What would happen if Sif would go down all the way? Since I didn't go down all the way. I gone to like... Where did I go? To 193. Took the first stairs and then the second stairs down, or fall down twice until I fight Mon, and then the game was over. Like, I'm severely confused on some of the plot points over here. So this, from what I see, this is like, yeah, DIS is like a multiverse timeline. Multi-timeline expanding operating system beyond human comprehension. That is my current standpoint of what this is. There's a tree on 254 that shows Sif being born, then 555 resets you to the start. Alright, cool, that isn't helping me. Shit. Okay, I take it, thank you though. Yeah, and 255 normally would be where the court is. Alright, you know, one thing I am completely... Am I confused about it? What is the entire fucking Johan plot point? Did I miss that one completely? Like, Johan, at some point, maybe, probably, who knows, gone into the void, made a deal, gone out of the void, captured an entire fucking kingdom, probably as they said, as guinea pigs, until Lord Ed and Eus had a change of mind. And Lily was also just one of the test subjects until Grey happened. You missed it when you skipped the Be Eterned Best Bell. You know, you're right. I did skip this one. I regret nothing. Anyway, there are, you know, I have a timeline over here. Over the timeline is the entire fucking this void. And then I have two timelines intermerging, making a fucking nautical knot. That is my current understanding of the story. How about a trade? I've been searching and searching, but I can't find the first memory. State. The memory of our creation. Are you holding it? Are you holding it, aren't you? Give it to me, and you can have your precious pile of flesh. Take it. Are you okay? I think so. You're Grey, right? Thought you looked different. How lovely. I'm afraid this will be the end of your mushy reunion. At the very least, I can assure you that the final moments of your middling existence will be truly magnificent. Rise, Devanan, Indra Sakra. That is no Latin. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Are you my next boss? Who can maybe make it so I don't even have to walk on the grid? No. Skip! I am not signing in for turn-based garbage over here. Anti-gravity field. Amazing. Hindu. Yeah, sorry. I know English, I know German. Programming languages I do not count as languages, and I know this much of Latin, so count me out of that. Also, hello. A creation of your own image. You know it all too well. Abraham Lawrence Force. It debuffed me? Is this what you wished for? You leave me no choice. Ah, yes, 0 damage. As stars burn out. Protostar. Is this what you wished for? I will stop you. As warmth turns into cold. Massive star. Can I just defend now? Is this all you can do? As creators meets their end by their creation. Ah yeah, sex supergiant, as we all know. The creation of your own image. As a child kills the parent. Supernova. Should I defend now? Is this all you can do? You too will cease to exist. Lily said this? Whatever. What do you think you're doing? Damn. It actually stopped. How did you stop it? Rejection. What? This wasn't designed for us, Lev. All this time it has been looking for something. Or someone. And now finally, she has awakened. This sounds like a very bad, non-thought out anime plotline. Don't tell me that this naked monkey is worthy. What? I will not accept it. I wipe out your very existence. I will erase your history. For I am the new ruler of heavens. Okay, the story lost me completely. I will now read out all the text, but I'm going to be completely honest. The puzzle started here, ended there, then the fun was over. Then we had the side puzzles and the secrets, which are a lot of fun. If you don't mind the 60-mile long road you have to take every single time to get to them. I will criticize this later again. But the secrets were good. Most of them. And then there's the story, which gets you told by like a bunch of stones, which, you know, slowly builds up in tension. Then there is a mystery with Lev and Ed and more, Mon and whatever, and now we are here, which I don't know. I think that the story tries to go through the roof, accidentally tripped over half on the way and broke his neck on the ground. The story has been found in the abortion bin. Are they gone? I'm afraid not. Even in their matted state, Lev was able to create a massive distortion within time and space. There's no telling what will happen if they are left on their own devices. I must follow them and end what I started. I came this far already. I'm sorry I got you into this mess. All of this must have been hard to take in, and I wish I had time to tell you everything. But time is of the essence right now. At the very least, I got to see you one last time. I can finally move on without regrets. Farewell, Lily. We do have anime at home. Anime at home. Speak for yourself. Sheesh. You seriously followed me to the ends of the world, and now you already plan on leaving me in this dank pit and sprout a nonsensical eulogy. Some nerves you have gotten there. I don't think you quite understand the severity of the situations. I know that. This, that, left, that, time and space, that. I'm absolutely clueless. Right, Lily and I are on the same wavelength. Still, when I was waiting for you, I was watching an endless dream. A dream that wasn't my own. Gray, or whoever you truly are. You really had it rough, didn't you? Whatever your reasons may have been, thank you for staying by my side all this time. Now, let me return the favor. Or did you plan to take on this lab alone? They seem pretty strong. I'm not sure how I did it, but if I were able to hold them back just for a moment, I would surely be a big help. So quite being the melodramatic, and let me lend you a hand, you oaf. Let's go together. Even after all this time, I keep underestimating what a stubborn dance you can be. Even worse than me. It takes a dance to no one. You said it. Lily, I'm happy I was able to meet you. Likewise. Life would have been pretty boring without you around. This amount of excitement is kind of pushing it though. Sorry. Whatever awaits us beyond this point, there is no guarantee of return. Not that I think I'll be able to change your mind at this point. So whenever you're ready. Wow. Do I have choice? Is there anything other I can do? Are you ready? I guess I am. It's not like I'm having a lot of options to go to. Very well. Lily, lend me your strength. You got it. One more thing. It's been a while since the last time I flew. So, try to hang on. Flew? I cannot read this. This is Finnish. Oh, I have a tag. All right, boys. The Finnish guys did it again. They derailed the entire game. All right. So some of those are upgrades. The other ones are not. Do I have life? Can I fail? Oh, not collect them. Attack it. Alright. I am really unsure what the game wants from me. Oh, hello there. Yeah, we have Space Invader at home. Space Invader? No, never mind. Okay, not attacking that, I see. What am I playing? The music is very quiet, by the way. Which I'm not sure of a very good thing, because I'm opening the menu 6 minutes ago, or 60 minutes ago by this point. I am genuinely confused what is happening. That is the typical, yeah, I'm an indie developer and have an idea. Just put it in, whatever it is. I'm sure I can make it work. Let me tell you, it doesn't work. Why is there a Space Armada, by the way? Have I asked this before? Why is this something I have to ask? Don't get me wrong, I dig it. I just don't understand what the game is trying to tell me. Am I supposed to attack the orbs? I guess so. Yeah, good fucking luck. I would really like playing something like that with my mouse. But you know, at this point, I don't care anymore. Oh, it is. I think it is broken already. I mean, the gameplay is pretty self-explanatory. You can just destroy the yellow, the white one, but not the red. So you are still alive, aren't you? Be gone now, thought. Ah, come on. As if. Oh. Oh. I didn't sign up to play Bullet Hell today, but here we are. Okay, what random bullshit is coming next? I can press spacebar to make a pulse around me? Oh no, I'm not making the pulse. The game is making the pulse. Is it music based? Maybe. Well, let's see how far we can fucking edge this. I am really unsure. I can get hit. Okay. I just wanted to say, I don't know if I can get hit or cannot. Okay. Something felt like I lost. And this is the game now. Here's your end screen. You suck at dodging. That is my current feel I have with this game. It is. Do I have to do anything of the stuff I've done in the last hour again to come to this point and try again? You could explore Lily's route now. Nah. Not happening. Let me tell you. This game is done. I'm going to ask, is this the end of the game? Something some people might call a true ending. Because it really felt like a true ending. The developers put everything they had lying around in their desk and on the very bottom of the fucking garbage can in the game. In the very end. Friday stream or no? Definitely. Today is the stream, so Friday can be a new game. Because I'm never playing Void Stranger again on stream. Never. This game is absolute fucking garbage. I'm just waiting to be blown away by something. If this explodes like Korea, I'm giving it a +1. It is not the ending. Okay. Okay, other question. Is there something like a true ending? Something, you know, there are many games where you can achieve different ends to something, but there is that one route that is the longest. Mm-hmm. You little imp. You sneaked out on your own again. That's not how you're supposed to talk to a princess. Like hell I care. My ass is grass if everything happens to you. Ugh. What did you call me? You started it. I swear, one day I'll wash that mouth of yours. Why do you have to disappear like that? I visited Mom. At this hour. I thought I might see her at the stars if I looked hard enough. But there are way too many. I can tell them apart at all. Next time. Next time I'll help you find it. Really? I swear. Just don't run away like that anymore. Okay. Is there something else? Could you tell the story before bed? What story? The story of the stars. It's getting way too late for that. Then I'll tell father you called me a little imp. Fine. Come here, little imp. In the beginning, when the sky and the earth were still one and the same, a flower gave bloom, lighting up the space with stars. Ah, thank you. Alright. Okay. People of Twitch chat who know this game better than I have to ask again. This what I just saw was not the real ending. Not like the longest route to take. If there is more, I ask you once. How do I get there in the shortest amount of time now? I am done. Tell me where to go. Spoil me everything. You have an hour and a half left until this game will be deinstalled forever. Go. I know, I have the brand. I have that noted down. Has this to do with the ending? With the real ending. You got after the real ending, you get the truest ending. The last plant you got from the credits, you can put it in the first plant room. Thought this much. Oh no. I'm just seeing something absolutely terrible. I don't think I have a brand for the upgraded staff. Do you want to tell me? Wait, what am I inputting? Wait, oh, wait. I'm inputting that one. I'm sorry. I am supposed to input those things. I really, really hope for the game that I start with an upgraded rod already, because otherwise I'm going to snap. Oh yeah, right. I have to do it again. I forgot. Why do I have to do it twice? So be it. Is this? This? I can input it in the first room. The first room has 18 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18. I hope it works. Twitch chat. Is there a brand I can input in the start of the game that it immediately gives me the upgraded rod? If yes, I would like to have this one. Upgraded rod needs to be done each run. Amazing. Alright, so that means we have to do this room the old-fashioned way and hope it works. I assume the reason for that is Sif. Sif can eat my balls. Sif can't have it, as far as I know. Ah, okay, so you can't. What the hell happens if you enter Lilith and Sif's rune in the beginning of the game? Is only the later one taken, or is it an amalgamation and you get Grey back? One overrides the other. Okay. Welcome. Hello, anime music. I don't think we've met before. Since you're here, I take it that you already know what's up. No. But in case you happen to enter this place by accident before finishing... we're breaking the fourth wall before finishing the game. Please use the stairs to the right to exit. Consider this your final and only warning. All good? Great. In this fantasy zone, you find all kinds of stuff that didn't end up in the final game for one reason or the other. Including me. Most of it is either incomplete or broken in some way, so things might get a bit messy. Still, I hope you find interesting that piques your interest. We're in the back rooms. Here we have some unused illustrations of Grey. Although those didn't turn out so great, drawing here was always fun. Now that I think about it, the creation of Grey set the whole project in motion. She was drawn first, even before there was any concrete game mechanics or story set in stone. Well, I guess all games start with an idea, so I can't blame you for that. Talk about putting the cart before the horse. But then again, inspiration can often strike when you least expect it. As a character, Grey reminds me of Mominamamama from Mominis, das, and Gelly from Gum. Looking back, there are certainly things in her design I did like to improve, especially now that I know how the story ends. Regardless, in context, that I was able to show how her character... I'm content, excuse me, that I was able to show her character evolved through the game. There was a story? Hopefully she manages to stand out to your mind as well. She has boobs. Oh, excuse me. Stop that. Excuse me, lady. These were supposed to be background designs to fill out the negative space in the puzzles, but once placed, something about them felt off. Like the whole mood had shifted drastically, thus they were scrapped. Oh, okay, there's only one sentence, okay, gotcha. There was a story, yeah. I tried to summarize it. I played games way more obscure than this. And I've understood most of the story the game wants to try to tell. However, I can tell you, it is not a good story. I give the story like a low okay at best. But there are more retcons in the end than a low budget anime adaptation. This is the very early test sketch to get myself accustomed to the new pixel art style. Those characters look kinda familiar. Since I had to learn some new skills for this project, I decided early on to dial down the graphics fidelity in order to keep the workload manageable. Fitting in any proved to be surprisingly though. Even in the final game, the small character sprites tend to look a bit busy for their own good. That's why the dialogue portraits are much bigger. Once you probably see how a character is supposed to look, your mind fills in the rest. Fair point? Ah, the unused characters. I see. Most of these enemy concepts didn't get very far. Their design are rather controversial, don't you think? Only the spider head was actually coded, but its complicated behavior didn't sit well with other enemies. You can try to play with it, but I can't promise it won't crash the game. Speaking of enemies, there are 8 regular enemies in the final game. Each one attacks as an agent to one of the Void Lords. Acts as an agent to one of the Void Lords. Okay. Can you guess which of them go together? Maybe. But I'm done. Ah, Lily. Not Lily. Lily. Lilith. I'm sure you know the mood. Sitting on a bus or train, looking out the window and just thinking stuff. No, whenever I go in the train, I go into standby. Literally standby. I'm closing my eyes and zoning out everything around me until I arrive in my destination, and then I go. It is... I know that sounds weird, but for me, it is like I'm entering the bus, and like Skyrim, I'm pressing the T button to wait 2 hours, and then I arrive at my destination. Maybe I'm weird, but that's how I do this. It's funny. Lily, with double L, didn't exist until the development of the game first half was already finished. Well, actually, I thought the whole game was almost finished at that point. But then my wife told me there was no way she is going to test the harder puzzles if there wasn't any new story content. Oh, your wife gets it, I see! I wonder. To say the game's scope ballooned from that point onward would be an understatement. And here I was hoping this project would be a quick one. Still, Lily, with double L, ended up being my favorite character, so it evens things out. Okay. Don't take the stairs. What is it doing? Does it bring me to B26? Where do the stairs bring me? Tell me where the stairs bring me. I'm taking the obvious choice where I'm going. But tell me what the stairs do. I don't want to waste time. You missed the obvious end. I guess. Doesn't tell me what the stairs are doing. You see this shit? I just want to know what it's doing and then I would go back to the obvious route, but the game doesn't allow me, so whatever. And here we are, at the end of your long journey. Finally, I'm getting a real the game is now over screen. I often wonder what kind of future awaits us. As our world grows older, everything feels less and less stable. Despite being more connected than ever before, we can no longer reach each other, even when we desperately wish to hear, to be heard, to be understood. I've struggled a lot with this feeling like my work is meaningless. Maybe, just maybe, the fact that you made it this far means that you feel the same longing as I do. Anger is a longing, so is annoyance. Can you hear me now? I can hear you. I hope you had fun. Thank you for playing and for your time. See you in the next adventure. Okay, Twitch chat, is there anything in this room I should interact with? Is there any secrets? Anything to miss? You might tell me now, because otherwise I'm gone. Not to my knowledge. Amazing. Oh, you motherfucker. Ah, my move is calculated first. On this block alone, you can read the message that's scrolling down. It spells no way. I'm not doing this. I'm sorry. Bring me out. Where do you put me out, game? At the funny. Okay. Is the game now over? Is there anything else to check out? Is there any easy to access secret left for me to discover, which gives me a wow moment? Exit and play normal for 2 minutes. Okay. You're quite a stranger, Rose, and you're if you something is wrong. What? Is there something that should have happened? Take the Civ statue after. Oh yeah. Maybe because I crashed the game by taking the rod from the menu. Maybe that changed it. Because I'm feeling generous today. Also, it is way too late for starting any new game. I will check if this is the case. I saw it. Shut up. This better be the best after credits secret I've ever seen in my entire life. Where do you go? Oh, there you go. Hi, I'm here again. Should I talk with you? Since you're here, have you been here before? Maybe. The music isn't even fucking updating. Amazing. There's better something happening right now. Okay. So that's it? The game is done? Alright, Lorgon. You seem to know the game. Is there anything left that quote unquote is worth checking out by myself? You have not finished. Okay. My to-do list is empty. I don't think anything is anywhere. The problem with this game is that, of course, there are still things I would like to check out, but the most most severe problem this game has is the same every single time. It takes too long to get to the point where you want to try something. This game takes your personal time and sets a massive pile of shit on it for very little outcome. That is the biggest problem on the game. Hello, Lev. No. All right. That's it. I talked about it at the beginning. You know what? Okay. Let's call it a day. Let's call it a day. We are done. The game is done. Let's go to my favorite part, which I know is your favorite part. Watching me rant about this game for at least 10 minutes. Telling you all the flaws you already know, making you mad anyways. Hi. In case some of you people are new. Which I know you are. For whatever fucking reason, this game has way more viewers than my normal streams normally have. By the way, don't forget to follow. I played a lot of games. And I mean really a lot of games. A lot of puzzle games. And I have planned to play way more of them. But this game is an excellent depiction of a good concept of secrets. The iceberg concept. Let's call it like that. Where you see game mechanics that are pretty straightforward, but the deeper you go, the more you understand, the more is revealed, the more you can break or walk around the mechanics or whatever and so forth. I have never seen a game with so good ideas. It's still a Sokoban game, so the mechanics are of course a good idea in itself, but I've never seen a game with such a potential being so incredibly ass. After all, my biggest complaint is the snake puzzle. After, if this is the end now, so like the bee fight and then the Sith fight and then the piss fight, is the end. This snake puzzle I would have never solved otherwise. Never. Putting the pictures together and revealing apparently a understandable and inputtable pattern for the mural, impossible. Would have never found it. Let's say this game has 3 endings and a true ending. That's what we experienced today. Let's call this the true ending, okay? I don't know if you can do it with every character. Probably, nah, I'm not sure if you can do it with Sif, now that I think about it. Could you do it with Sif? No, you cannot, because no matter how many times you talk with the head, you never kill the head. So you cannot do it with Sif. Anyway, not the point. What this game lacks is a greater picture for player movement. Now, what do I mean with that? The idea with the B numbers in the bottom right is amazing. That you can sometimes in certain rooms manipulate the numbers on screen and they teleport you or give you more lives, or you could, I don't know, if you're really crazy and in perfectionism rooting, you could store your idle count in your current life count, which then somehow acts as a way of storing 2 numbers at the same time, so you can teleport twice in quick succession, something like that. I don't know. The idea is brilliant. However, it lacks a very big problem. Thanks to the idols, you have a small range you can push around if the statue is present. You have sometimes a statue that brings you back to the start, but there are also huge gaps in between where this is not the case, where you are just greeted with a whole bunch of ass. And you have to do the same puzzles you've seen so many times before. I talked about it in the beginning. The rod, the upgraded rod I got, okay, was like, yeah, you need that to get to the end, because there's no other way you can input a empty brand. Okay, I get this. You need this for the end. But hear me out. Hear me out. This rod is the answer to the most tedious thing in the game, which is repetition. If I make you a timeline, you know, I'm pulling out the fucking paper again. Okay? Let's make a line. Let's not make the line based on time. Let's make the time based on content. Okay? Content only. You have Sif. You have Gray. You have Lily. Let's call it Lilith. You have Sif. Okay? Here. That is what you got. That is the content the game has to offer. Here's the entire picture. So you have a better idea of how big each part is. The gray part is where the game first starts up. You, the player, are inside the game, and you go around, you play the actual Sokoban part of the game. You either enjoy it or you do not. You curse around because the mechanics are dumb. You can't have a restart button and the game actively punishes you for resetting, which is, is fine. Seen in the greater picture of the game, which until here, nobody knows, okay? There are parts of the story in here, but they are irrelevant. That is what the people see the most, and they enjoy it walking through it once. Then we come to the Lily part, all right? At this point, the game basically needs to add something. In which I mean a method for you to skip rooms that you have done. Maybe once, maybe twice. I don't fucking care. Let them do twice. Make a rule. You know what? I would be even okay if you say each room you completed with Grey once and then completed with Lilith once. From now on, you can skip whenever. Make it an item. Add another button to your keyboard. I use 4 buttons on my keyboard. 5 if you count the waiting game. All right? 6 if you count escape. You know what? Make it something quick. You hold wait and escape at the same point, which is okay since escape has to be pressed for like 2 seconds to close the game. And in this combination, and you have been in the room, you skip the room. So much tedium would have been stopped and enjoyment would have been gained. Back to the content line. Lily is the hard part. And you know what? That's okay. It's the hard part of the game. Here's the challenging stuff. That's fine. After this is done, you unlock another item or a combination of things in the very first room. At any point in the game, you should enter this, or you should be able to enter this. A random combinations of buttons that can be done in every room, or if it not can be done in the current room, you use the skip function, speaking before, where you skip to one room deeper, where you can do it, where you can make a random input of up, route, left, right, down, right, whatever. And what then? You have 3 numbers where you can teleport to every room in the game you visited once. Please. You know how many times I walked from 1 to 3 to 7 to 23 to... No, even not, because I didn't have that thing yet. After Sith, alright? After Sith. Once done. And a way overhauled snake puzzle, which is quote unquote easier to understand, or at least better known to the player. It was so obscure I had no idea what the game wants from me. After that, if all things are done, because I think you have to beat it with Sith, since you have to defeat Mon, the caterpillar boy, one of the treacherous lords, because the upgraded rod was protected by 3. Please correct me if I'm wrong. People of Twitch chat who know the game. Did I needed to kill Mon once to get the upgraded rod? Is that a thing that has to be done? Let's assume it is. Let's assume it is. After that point, upgraded rod every run. Except Sif. I don't care. Maybe she's not. But every run, okay? Because then, after that, you go to the interesting part of the game, which is the secrets and then the end game and the challenges. All right? After this point, after here, the player should have a way to skip rooms, undo rooms, and go to every room the player once visited with the upgraded rod. Then it would be a good progression. All right? And once you can move freely between rooms you have visited once, you save yourself a lot of time. Going from A to B over and over and over and over and over and over again. Having absolutely nothing gained from it. I cannot stress this enough. One feature would have made the game so much better, and I cannot understand why it has not been done this way. In the very early stages of the game, I was impressed by, let's call it, the advancement of the game, asking me if I want to change my settings before I want to start the game. That was a good thing. And then there was no good thing for a very long time. I said it once and I said it again. The game advertises in the Steam description. It features multiple layers of frustration. Frustration means I am stuck at a puzzle. The puzzle is hard. I am frustrated. I don't get this solution. Being frustrated can be a good thing if you find the solution. You get a rush after being stuck. It's like edging, okay? Every puzzle I had to done more than 2 times did not make me frustrated. It made me 2 things which I never want a video game to make me: annoyed, and in the later stages, angry. I'm not playing video games for that. But I knew there was more in the game, so I kept on playing. So I really do not understand how a golden shining gem, which the secret and the concept of the game is, has been put into a metric ton of puke and feces. I don't understand it. Does the developer actually want players to find these things? I can understand if you make secrets obscure, since it's a secret. No? But that takes it far too bit away from that. So, I'm coming with a final verdict. And let me tell you, I want to give this game a higher voting on my scale, but after all I've been through, I cannot. As you all know, hopefully, maybe, I don't know, I'm voting every game I played on a -10 to a +10, where 0 is, yeah, okay, I played the game, and I'm done with it. 10 is like the absolute best thing on a genre I have ever seen. Things to be that are reserved for like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Ultra Kill, Baba Is You, or whatever. This game, while being theoretically able to reach the higher echelon of the voting, fails to even reach the 0. I am giving this game a -6, which is terrible. This game is not worth your time, if you value your time. If you enjoy Sokoban puzzles, then that's okay. Noita, I think I never voted Noita since it's an early access. Let me look this up. But yeah, this game has done so much garbage. I have played Thousands. Let me look in Steam. Can you look on Steam how many? Okay, I maybe not played thousands of games, but I own thousands of games. I played hundreds of games, and I'm not even surprised if at least 100 of them are puzzle games. And I have never been so angry, annoyed, and disappointed by a game. This game is a masterpiece in how the fuck you should not do it. I don't get it. It is like having a son go on the Harvard University just to find out he's baking crack for himself. Slowly but surely rotting away in another alleyway. That is this game. I am disappointed on so many levels. So yes, if you like the puzzle aspect alone, and you have no problem of playing it again and again and again and again, you can enjoy this game. If you are looking for the secrets, you better have the combination ready for every room you do not want to do twice. That's it. I'm done. This game has done so many things wrong. If you're watching this on YouTube and you are mad that I just criticized Void Stranger, which if you're watching this video probably is one of your most liked games that you cannot get enough and want other people seeing it played, then I am sorry. And I hope you enjoy the game still. But it is nothing for me. The voting is, of course, subjective, as is all my votings. The game speaks to me, and I have completed it very, very angry. I am done. With that being said, I will now call it a day, since this was an extra stream just to finish the game. I have now finished the game. The stream is over. People on YouTube, people on Twitch, people that watch this video somewhere I don't know. I wish you all a pleasant night. Thank you for watching and hearing out to my blabbering. I am very sorry, but I hope you understand. Until then, we will see you in the next game, which I don't know which one exactly will be, but it will never be Void Stranger ever again. Maybe Rain World. Thank you for watching. Have a nice night and sleep well. Goodbye.